Hi guys, Angie Smith here. Thank you for watching. Welcome back to my channel. So we're just a week out from Christmas. I hope everybody is either enjoying the holidays the best way that you can. And we're going to talk through what have I been warming and using fragrance-wise in my home. So I thought I'd bring it out to the main area here today. I've just it's kind of been a somewhat of a lazy Sunday. I don't know. I've made samples of the new set of the month for January, which is Pineapple Rose. So we'll talk about this warm review. I had breakfast early this morning with a friend. So that actually kind of kick-started my day, which I like, getting up early and getting things done. So I guess that hasn't been too lazy, but I've just kind of been going along with what I want to do at my own pace, which I like. So let's talk about this scent of the month, Pineapple Rose for January. So this will be available January 1st. And I received my consulting kit yesterday in the mail. And since I didn't get the warmer, I decided not to do just an individual video, but go ahead and make my samples and warm it and then kind of give you a warm review, which I think a lot of people like hearing, as opposed sometimes to the cold reviews. But real quick, this warmer is so cute. It is I think it's the first licensed warmer that has come out for a warmer of the month. And it is just, I love it. I'm not a Disney collector, so that's why I opted not to purchase this warmer this time around. I have tons of warmers, and so I just wanted to kind of show you, if you can see. I guess that's not showing up the best, but it's really neat. It's kind of like the January warmer of last month, or last year, 2022. So it's kind of like the glass sits in, and then it has layers like that sit around it. And then there's different scenes all the way around. So it's called Disney Drive-In, which says Moonlight Drive-In on this picture. And then it's got like Donald and Daisy and Mickey and Minnie. Super cute. If you are a Disney collector, this is a must-have. I would highly recommend. It's a 7-inch tall, 25-watt bulb warmer. But it's super cute. Cost on that, and this is in US region 1, is what we are, $58.50 with the 10% discount in January. I think I always miss telling that part of it. So let's talk about the scent of the month, which is Pineapple Rose. So it's kind of like we're taking a turn now into Valentine's Day from Christmas. We've had, just to talk about, we've had our last 3 scents of the month right here on the back. Cinnamon. So we just had cinnamon pine cones, which is this December's scent of the month, which I absolutely love. It is Christmas to me, going in my club. Sweet orange and evergreen, which is like evergreen tree scent. I don't get the orange on that, but still very holiday and Christmassy. And then warm pumpkin drizzle, which was October's scent of the month, which was kind of just like that kind of dessert you get at Christmas or Thanksgiving gatherings with the family. So now we're switching gears, and to me, this is Valentine's Day. It's rose. It is. If you go in any body store for Valentine's Day, it is completely rose. And that's what you get from this scent. It is room filling. So I have this in my bedroom office area, which is like a medium large master suite bedroom size type of room. And it is very room filling. You can smell it as soon as you walk in, which I think rose is anyways. On cold, it is, sorry, I have the bar over here, right here. On cold, it's a nice yellow bar. It is very rose to me. And on the bottom is where you kind of get that fruitiness. So the scent notes, we'll go into this, is golden pineapple, Meyer lemon, and blush rose. And it is a fruity scent, which honestly, I think it's more floral than fruity. That's me personally. And for me personally, I get mostly rose. So the top notes are golden pineapple. Mid notes is the Meyer lemon. And then the base note is the blush rose. The rose overtakes this completely for me. It's not to the extreme of like Simply Rose, but it is very rose oriented. So I will have to say though, you do get mostly, I'd say 90% rose. And then you get that fruitiness undertone, which I can kind of get just like a straight pineapple, maybe like pineapple pucker was, as opposed to like a pina colada cha-cha. And the lemon, I don't know that I necessarily totally get that, but it's probably in there to help tone that rose down. It's not necessarily a bar for me. So with that said, if you are a rose floral lover, I think you will like this. That is Pineapple Rose, available January 1st, 10% off, like all the scents of the month. I would say, like if you like the Beauty and the Beast scent, I want to say both of them, actually, I guess both of them are very rose forward to me. And I also think of like the Cinderella scent that recently came out. Or if you like Simply Rose or any rose scents, this would be your scent. Definitely, this is your time to shine and pick up this scent. But it does remind me of like a Valentine's Day scent. So I will give it to Scentsy with the fact that I think this is a good warmer. It's got the hearts and the Mickey and like they're at the drive-in. And then the scent is very Valentine's Day-ish. So it's a good one to have getting it in January and having it to go into February. All right, let's jump in then to everything else I've been warming. So I have a whole bucket full again. I finished up dish soap in Very Snowy Spruce. And this was the dish soap from the flash sale. I think our last flash sale, I got these for like $2. So price-wise, if I can get them that cheap, it's fantastic. As far as performance though, I had to use, I feel like, extra soap to get the suds that I needed in this scent. It's like, I have still Autumn Road Trip, several of those. I definitely get suds from that, and that's where I'm kind of comparing it to, is this one did not suds as well as the Autumn Road Trip, but for $2, I'm not complaining. I have to hand wash all of my dishes because we don't have like a dishwasher. I live in an old like farmhouse, and the kitchen's not all the way upgraded. So with that said, I do splurge on my dish soap because I'm washing those every single day, and I love enjoying smelling that Scentsy soap. I did finish a body cream of It's Love, and this was from last year's Valentine's Day collection. This scent is fantastic. I don't think this is going to return, so we'll probably have to get it like in a bring back my bar kind of situation, unless by chance they bring it into the spring summer catalog. But I love this scent. It is like it's very fruity. It's like orange, it's tangy tangerine, raspberry blossom, and sparkling sugar. And honestly, this lotion is phenomenal. I've had bad experiences with like a Make a Splash, and then I had purchased Mystery Man for my son, which I tried his lotion the other day because he doesn't really use it. And I was in his room and I was like, oh, I need some lotion. It's kind of, that scent's kind of wore out of the lotion, and it's got a different smell. And then I had the same issue with Make a Splash, and it's crazy because this is like a year old now. I don't know the date that they actually mixed this. I'm assuming with it releasing in like January last year, they probably made it around this time. But with that said, the longevity of this scent has kept up. But like with Make a Splash, I think I had it just a few months and that smell had turned. It wasn't like, it didn't smell like the lotion at all. It's almost like plain lotion smelling, like whatever the mix they had before, they put whatever scent in it. It like wears off and the scent's gone. So this one I'm happy with, I guess is where I'm going. This has a little bit left. I put this in my car just to test out the scent packs. I couldn't remember what this was called for a second. This was pumpkin, our farm stand pumpkin. I believe this was from one of the whiff boxes a few months ago. And yeah, it's not as strong as it was. And it, honestly, I was hoping it would fill my car, and it didn't. I have an SUV, so it is larger than just like a small car. But I wanted to test the theory to see if this was something I would want to keep in my car. And I don't know, maybe if it's colder now, so maybe in the summer I might need to retest the scent packs, because maybe when it's warmer outside, it'll heat up these scent beads to disperse scent, versus where it's cold, it didn't really disperse a lot, I guess is where I'm going with that. So I will retest it in the summer and see if I get a different kind of, scent throw from that. Let me know. I know some of you have recommended this, so just let me know if that's what you find versus like summer versus winter. All right. I put cinnamon pine cones in Scent Circle in my car, and it's doing very well. The first day, it filled the entire car. Like, it was so strong. And then this is the scent of the month for December. It's basically like the cinnamon pine cones that you find in like a grocery store or Michael's. And then the second day, it was still strong, but like a little less intense. And then today so this has probably been about a week. I could still smell a little, but it's probably time to change it. But I have to say, phenomenal filling your car. Like if you want to fill your car with scent before somebody gets in it, put that Scent Circle in. So this is one of my favorite new scents. This was from the holiday collection, the Maple Vanilla Glaze. So I picked up the 3D Scent Circles because the Swirling Snowflake did really well in my car. And I have to say that the Maple Vanilla Glaze, this is good. At first, when I first put it in, it was kind of like more on that maple rum cake side. But then the next time I got in my car, I could smell like, it's almost like Maple Vanilla Glaze is like, I don't know, like that donut icing or cake icing. It's so good. But it definitely wasn't. It did fill my car with scent, so I was happy with this. And I hope, I'm definitely clubbing the scent, but I hope this is something that comes back next fall and winter, because I could get it in more scents, hopefully, or like more items if this scent comes back. All right, I worked on the Ghost Munch Cookie Butter Crack from Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy Candles. This is like a scent cup. Super good. This was fantastic. Thank you, Melinda and Mel, for sending me this. It was fantastic. Very dessert, bakery. It was phenomenal. I would definitely repurchase that. And find other things. Okay. I had this from Sassy Girl Aroma. I picked up in, I actually received it in October. I may have ordered it September because sometimes there's a lag between when you order and then they ship them out. But this is called Outdoors. So pretty. Look at that. Fresh cut grass and rain. This is phenomenal. I'm not sure if Scentsy's, because I never smelled it, the fresh cut grass Scentsy scent. But this, it's amazing. Like if you like clean grass, rain smell scent, this is amazing. And the performance was good as well. The only thing I will note on this is I had like this bluish green film in my warmer dishes when I removed this. And with vendor wax, you have to use the cotton ball method or, you know, the Scentsy cotton cleanups, because you can't pick out the wax. The wax isn't as soft as Scentsy wax is. But I did clean those out, and that film has gotten off. Kind of like when we warm Scentsy wax with like red or spice scents and you get that film. Sometimes I get that from like buttercream, the like bakery scents too. But yeah, it was just weird. It was almost like when you have like a blue slushie, or you know, you have like a blue sucker and then your tongue's all blue. That's basically what it was like left in the warmer. Speaking of which, I did refill my cotton cleanup bucket. And oh my god, this candle is amazing. I purchased this, I can't remember exactly when. It was sometime in the fall. It did get a little soot around, but as far as burning down, it was fantastic. And the throw on this is amazing. Vanilla Birch. Didn't say that at first. Oh my god, this is such a good scent. I had to do the Dan Orchard method where you put it in and you pull it back if you ever watch the Since the End of the Months. This is White Birch, Madagascar Vanilla, Warm Sandalwood. I would repurchase this by the bundles if I see this come back. I've looked the past few like candle sales, and this is no longer in the candles. I don't know if you can find this in a store still. I don't think my local store had this, the one that's closest to me. We actually have several Bath and Body Works that I could get to probably within 15 to 20 minutes from my house, but I have one that's like a minute from my house, so that's the one I usually go to. But this is fantastic. When I did do the search, it was available in the wall bulbs, so which I don't really use those, so I'm not sure what kind of scent throw you get, but highly recommend Vanilla Birch from Bath and Body Works. Fantastic. This one, not so much. I had some Kohl's coupons and cash, and I purchased this Yankee candle. It is, if I get a glare, Silver Sage and Pine. I was kind of in the mood to gather up like tree type scents, and it's okay. The performance itself on the candle though, I don't know. I feel like it was like kind of, I don't know. There's like a plastic film, and it's almost like it was like making that melt on the glass. It burned down, so it wasn't that bad. And it threw. So as far as that, everything was good. The scent though itself, I don't know. That's what I didn't really like, was the Silver Sage and Pine. All right. may come across something else that is non-wax, but we're going to jump into this. So I did finish up one of my maraschino sugar cookie Scentsy bricks. I'm very happy to do that. This is a really good scent. I get probably like a medium scent throw from it. It's just like cherry and sugar cookie. It did okay. Like I almost have to use a whole like brick in my warmers for my main area, which I don't necessarily like doing, but since I have bricks, it's okay. It definitely performs better like in my small to medium areas in my home. This is when I'm kind of on the fence of if I'm going to club or not, just because of that reason. Like it's a scent I would like to warm in my main area, but to me, it's not strong enough for the main area. And some might argue with that, but in my home, I don't smell that as strongly. What I am curious to know, because I've heard this a lot, is that the bars seem to be stronger than the bricks. So I am curious maybe to get maybe like that first bar and just compare to see, is it stronger than the brick? But I feel confident, honestly, that this is going to return in the next like spring or fall winter catalog. And that is the maraschino sugar cookie Scentsy brick. I think this is still available. I think the only one I saw sold out when I looked last, which may have been a day or two ago, was the Winter's Eve. All right, I did finish the Arsenal. This was from the European collection. This was the one that I think I like second. The first one was the white one, which is the LFC. I think that was Liverpool. And it honestly was okay. It was the least masculine scent of the bunch. To me, it was more laundry-esque. And it was okay. But I do have to say, this actually performed really well. I actually warmed all of these in my bathroom. And the first time I warmed this Arsenal, I literally would smell it like every day for like a whole week. And every day I'd go in there and be like, oh, I'm going to change it. Because usually the bathroom just sucks the life out of the scents. But I could still smell it in the hallway outside the bathroom. And then I finally changed it. So I did think this was a really good performer. And it wasn't bad as far as like masculine scents go, which I'm not normally a fan of. And then I did warm through the Chelsea, which was okay. It's not my cup of tea at all. But it was okay. And then the other one, which I forget what it's called actually right now, but I put that in a Christmas gift, so I didn't warm that one at all. I went through cinnamon pine cones. Love this scent. Mentioned it when I talked about the scent circle. It's just like a cinnamon, a little bit of tree, and it's so good. It's woodsy. This one is definitely in my club. I worked on my Just For You, which is on my list to use up this year, since this is from a couple years ago. But for some reason, I really like this mix, Just For You with Walnut Raisin Muffin. Did really well today. I have this going. I think I've actually warmed this twice over the past like week and a half. I think I'll come across this again. Because I did this, I think I did that in the entryway. And then today I did it in the entryway and the main area again. I'm trying to do some like Christmas tree type scents up till Christmas. See, here it is again. So I worked on that twice. I think that tells me I have probably like a bar and a half left of that. I worked on the Marshmallow Mint Cocoa, which was in the December whiff box. And I had this as a brick. I think this was a brick a couple years ago. And this is definitely stronger than what that brick was. But it almost reminds me of when you get like for your coffee drinks, the liquid, the syrups. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the, like a mint, like the mint cream syrup that you would put in your coffee drinks. It was super strong. I think I'm going to mix it with maybe Hug in a Mug next time and just see how that plays out. I worked on my Gimme Candy with Graham Cracker Crunch. Love that together. It's like peanuts and candy corn. Like if you ever tried that mix at Halloween time. Fantastic. Apple s'mores and Bravery and Determination. I did not club, which the Harry Potters are still available, but I did not club Bravery and Determination, and I don't think I'm going to. But I do have apple s'mores in my club. So I'm wondering if it doesn't return next year, what am I going to mix this with? Apple s'mores is like, it's a little smoky. It's a sweet like marshmallows and apples and smoky s'mores kind of thing sitting around the campfire. And then the Bravery and Determination is like almost like a smoky fire kind of smell. But I actually like this one. So Bravery and Determination kind of falls into the Cozy Fireside, and what was the one from last year? Was it Fireside? I don't know why Fireside Chats came into my... But those get a little smoky meat kind of smelling, like meat smoking on the barbecue. And Bravery and Determination doesn't do that for me. I actually like it. So this is an excellent mix, and you've seen this several times. Still doing it. All right, I kind of wanted something a little different than like all the Christmas and fall scents I've been doing. So I warmed, and it's because I don't have very many toasted marshmallow, which was I think it was in an Easter collection a couple of years ago, and that's how I ended up with it in my club. But Bonfire Beach and Toasted Marshmallow, love these two together. The Bonfire Beach actually has, I think, toasted marshmallow in it. It's just so good. And it was such a nice change from all of the fall Christmas scents. I went through a bar of my Dancing Sugar Plums. This was so nice. It was very room filling. I'd forgot how nice this was. It's just plum with a little bit of kind of spice in it, but not too much. And it's like a perfect like Christmassy winter type scent. Dancing Sugar Plum. I did my, thanks to Brandy, the Clementine Cupcake and Cutie Pie Cupcake and every other warmer. Love that. I did finish up Sassy Girl Aroma Christmas pajamas, which I had purchased last year. And it's very similar to Frosted Vanilla. It's a good one. I would absolutely repurchase this Christmas in pajamas. It's vanilla bean, eucalyptus, caramel, red berries, ginger, cinnamon, tonka bean, leather, pine, smoky woods, and cashmere. So basically everything but the kitchen sink is in this. And fantastic performer. Love that. I worked on Tinsel Tree from Sassy Girl Aroma. This one is really weird. It's pomegranate, strawberries, raspberries with a subtle hint of peppermint leaves and fresh vanilla. So let me tell you, for the first day, you will smell nothing but peppermint leaves. That's all you smell. But if you leave it in your warmer for like a whole day, that peppermint leaf wears off, and then that fruitiness of the pomegranate, strawberries, and raspberries comes through at the end, and you smell that. And it's almost like you walk in and you're like, wait, what did I have in my warmer? And then you're like, oh yeah, it's the aftermath of the tinsel tree. I don't know that I would necessarily repurchase it, but it is a good scent. And like I said, you have to get through that peppermint leaf layer before you get to the fruitiness. Caramel sugar cookie. I did actually mix this with maraschino sugar cookie, and it was nice. I didn't think, I can smell it. Sometimes sugar cookie is my scent nemesis, where sometimes I can't smell it. But, so that's why I wanted to see if maybe with that caramel, with the maraschino sugar cookie, if it would come out, if I could bring some sugar cookie out in it. And it was a nice mix. I would do that again. I got this from the Cyber Monday, the bakery bundle. I think that's the first one I've used of that. Nope, my toasted marshmallow. I didn't use that exact one, but because I got the extra one, that caused me to want to warm my toasted marshmallow. So we'll just say that's kind of 2 down for me. All right, my good friends Melinda recommended lemon coconut chiffon and gimme candy. The lemon coconut chiffon was from a Bring Back My Bar, I believe, over the summer. It's like cutie pie cupcake with lemon. So good. And then the gimme candy, I think you can still get this on, what was it? September's scent of the month. It's kind of like a butterscotch candy corn kind of, it's wonderful. These 2 together are amazing. I wouldn't think of putting the lemon with it, but I almost kind of want to do, I actually have more lemon coconut chiffon, but I think I might do maybe Squeeze the Day, or I have yellow from the color collection. So I might try some different lemons and mix it with that gimme candy. We'll see how that goes. I worked on Very Snowy Spruce, which was it in this last whiff box? This was it's very similar to my dish soap. It is a good tree Christmas scent. It's spruce. It's funny how I'm starting to kind of understand the different smells between like the evergreens, the pine, the spruce. I definitely think pine is my favorite. But this was nice. It was a good, strong performer. I think this has been around the catalog seasons a few times. This is my first time, I believe, warming it. If I have warmed it in the past, I've forgotten about it. But I would warm it again. I think it's great for this time of year. All right, let's talk about Disney Frozen 2, The North Calls. This scent was super, super light. You could hardly smell it. It's a scent like when you're in the room, I feel like you go kind of nose blind to. But as it warmed on through the day, if I would leave the room for a while and then come back in, I could smell it. And it was pretty. It was just so light. So I do get the grapefruit. I know Lisa with the E, she said she gets cat pee a lot from grapefruit. I do not get that at all. It was, it's very like grapefruit and berries. And then this has Lily of the Valley Marine. So it's just like a nice, light, airy scent with a little bit of that fruitiness. It's very pretty. If you like light scents, which I'm a strong scent kind of girl, this is why I probably won't repurchase this scent because it is so light. It is very pretty. If you like light scents, this is a scent for you, and I highly recommend that you pick this up. If you like strong scents, I recommend you don't pick this up unless you just want to smell it, but it's very light. And the only reason I say that is I was talking to my upline about a scent, and she was asking me how I felt about it. And I said, it's good. It's just not very strong. And she said, oh, good, because I like light scents. And it kind of hit me, which I kind of knew this. Like, I like strong scents. And those are the kind of scents that I want. Where other people may not necessarily like those strong scents. And they like the light scents. And those are the scents they want. So she loves, like, black currant and plum. And she says she's gone through so many bars of that this catalog season. And it's funny because I think it's very pretty, but I also think it's kind of on the lighter side. But those are bars that are perfect for people who like the lighter scents. So this is a scent like she would love. And if you like lighter scents, this would be good for you. Probably most of the scents that I like then, with them being stronger, you may not like if you like lighter scents. All right. I didn't think this mix didn't turn out so well. So I had cookies for Santa, and I warmed it, and I do like it on its own. It's like a, this was in the Scent of the Season collection last year. It's good. It's like fresh baked cookies, but it's almost like maybe like the cookie cake cookies where it's got something extra in it. So anyway, so I was thinking of, I don't know why I thought cinnamon bear would go good with this, but I was thinking of like, almost like snickerdoodles where you have the cinnamon sugar. And I thought, I wonder if this would make like a snickerdoodle. And it didn't blend together. It was almost like you had the cookie. So I smelled the cookie and I didn't smell the cinnamon. And then the cookie like kind of wore off. And all I smelled was cinnamon. So it didn't blend at all. So I thought they would come together. Not a mix I would recommend at all. It might be missing like a key ingredient to make it blend together. All right, we have just a few more. So I know this is going long and I apologize, but we'll get through this. Cranberry orange cider. This is in the holiday 3-pack for this year. I would highly recommend, if you like these scents, to put them in your club, because we haven't gotten the list of what's going away at the end of the month, but I'm thinking a lot of the holiday and harvest scents will go away. So this is funny because my first 2 bars that I warmed of this were very, you definitely got like that cranberry and orange. It was almost like having that potpourri that your mom used to put in like a little potpourri, like summer pot or something. And it was always like that cranberry orange potpourri scent. I seen a few videos where they talked about the scent and they said it smelled like bubble gum, which I never got on the first 2 scents. So this is my next batch that I had ordered. And this totally smells like bubble gum. I don't know why. It's weird. It does. It smells like I opened a pack of bubble gum. So now I kind of see where they're saying they get bubble gum. So now, I don't know, I have 2 more bars of this, and as it warmed, I could smell bubble gum. So we'll see how those 2 do. But I'm not, I was first thinking of clubbing this scent because I did like it, but it smells different than what it did when I first purchased it. So we'll see. That's cranberry orange cider. All right, salted caramel cupcake. I did not club this. This was in the Bring Back My Bar. I think this might have been one of the scents you had to get in club. But it's funny because when I first picked this up, I could smell the caramel really well. It wasn't like super long lasting. I think that's why I didn't club it. It was like one of those scents that goes really strong for like, 6 hours and then it's just done. But so the other night, I thought, I'm going to be in the main area. Let's go ahead and warm it while I watch TV. I couldn't smell it. I think my son smelled it though, so it may be something with me. But I'm kind of glad, like, I didn't club it now. Like, I was sad at first, but I think that's why I didn't originally club it. So I think this scent is kind of hit or miss for me. No longer available, but if it comes back, I know a lot of people like this scent. Disney Season of Magic. I believe this bar is sold out. This has been in my club since last year. It's amazing. It's definitely a tree scent, but it's got like vanilla and sugar in it, which makes it like amazing. And it's strong and long lasting. Highly recommend. If you haven't already tried, you can still, I think, grab some bars in your Scentsy Club and pick those up. All right, I got 3 more bars to talk about. I have Blue Christmas. This is a really good scent. To me, it is, and I just dropped one of the bars. It's Christmas. It's got a different like twang to the normal like tree scent, which probably is what makes it the blue coming out. But I know Lisa Sanderson loves this scent. And it is good and it's super strong. So pick some of that up if you haven't tried it. One of my favorites from this year, Maple Vanilla Glaze. I love this scent. It's funny because I can warm this scent in my bedroom office, which I love doing. And then it's almost like even if I put in a new scent, I still smell this. Like, and I'm like, didn't I put in another scent? But I still smell this like in the air. I think it's probably gotten into my like clothes and everything, which I'm totally fine with smelling like this. But I highly recommend this scent. This is amazing. Maple Vanilla Glaze. And then the last scent I actually warmed. I'm going to bend down for a second. I have like a pile of stuff that I've been dropping. Fresh Ice. NHL Fresh Ice. This is like a cologne-y, like Swirling Snowflake, Olaf Warm Hugs. This is like the cologne-y type version of that. It's really good. I like it, and it's a strong and good performer. So I decided, because the Candy Cane Buttercream was not as good of a performer as I would like it to be, I'm going to try to make my own. So my first mix was the Fresh Ice with the Vanilla Bean Buttercream, and it was really nice. It's not necessarily Candy Cane Buttercream, but it was a good mix. I would totally do this again. That buttercream and this together, fantastic. I do have Perfect Peppermint, I think that's what it's called, to try together. If you've mixed that, let me know. I know that was like an option a lot of people out there were going to try to mix together. And then I was thinking about it. I don't remember. Is it Peppermint Rush maybe? There's a Bring Back My Bar coming in January that I was thinking, I wonder what that smells like, one, and two, would that mix well with vanilla bean buttercream? So we'll see. So thanks guys for watching. I know this went really long. It's a couple weeks worth of Empties and my scent of the month. If you're still here, thank you for sticking out. Happy holidays. If I don't film anything between now and Christmas, we'll see. I'm going to pick up the Bring Back My Bar and Valentine's Day collections tomorrow, which are early access to consultants. So excited about that. But happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you on my next video. Thanks, guys.